Welcome back to sunny Santa Clara, California, here in the heart of Silicon Valley. A bit stormy today, actually. I'm Andy Littlefield here with Joshua Cedro. We have JV action at the 13th annual Warren Johnson Memorial Basketball Tournament between Monta Vista and Hollister. 6:10 left to go in the first, both teams tied at 2. The Hay Balers now looking to clear their own zone. Moving it up the court is Isabel. Isabel tries to swing it. She gets it over to Sarah Lynn. Sarah Lynn sends it back out to Addie. Addie going for 2, no good. Taken back by Sachi. Sachi over to Ayushi. Ayushi sends it over to Mulai. Mulai back down to Sachi. Sachi back up to Ayushi. She steps in, going for another 2, no good there. Rebound, second attempt. That one's knocked away. Both these teams coming off of a loss on Tuesday night. They will have one more game on Saturday, depending on how they do here. Now Addie Garcia for Hollister. Swings it over to Sarah Lynn. Sarah Lynn, little handoff to Brielle. Brielle into Isabel. Isabel cuts into the paint.
Right idea there, trying to punch through that hole in the defense.
Sending it over, that's no good, just out of reach. That's a Hollister ball. 5:01 left to go if you're just joining us. Both these teams tied up at 2. Moving it up the court now is Addie. Addie scanning, loses control of the ball, recovers it quickly. Goes around her teammate, needs help, she's got her. Kalia moves in, and that's 2 for Hollister.
A nice move there with the pump fake, getting the defender to jump, giving them the lead.
Ayushi, definitely the best player on this Monta Vista team, played incredibly well in that 7:30 game on Tuesday night. Let's see what she can do here. Goes a little around the world, no luck there. Now a fast break for Hollister if they rush. Trying to move in. There goes Addie Garcia. No luck there. Rebound, scramble for it. Dives on it is Brielle. And Hollister ball.
Great effort there by Hollister to recover the ball, and a jump ball goes in their favor as Hollister inbounds.
Addie looking for options. Going for it is Isabel. No good there. Recovered now. Here comes Monta Vista. Trying to swing it now. Ayushi up top. Gets a screen here. Moves into the paint. Thought she was fouled. No good. Steps out of bounds. Hollister ball.
Hollister here now on the inbound with 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in his first quarter.
Here comes Kalia up the court. She sends one over to Sarah Lynn. Sarah Lynn swings one over to Isabel. Back up top now to Addie. Addie sends one over the top to Isabel. Back now. There goes Kalia. No luck there. They'll have to recover. Pressure now being applied by Monta Vista. Going for 3. Just too high there. Moving it up the court. Here comes Kalia. Kalia sends it over to Sarah Lynn. Looking back for her. She'll get Brielle instead. Brielle over to Isabel. Little tussle for the ball. Isabel comes up top. She's got options. Tries to send one over. Not enough power on that pass. Easily picked off by Monta Vista. Now back the other way is number 15 for Monta Vista. Mulai will draw a foul. And she'll shoot for 2. First one's good there. 4-3 the score, 2:49 left to play in the first. Second chance, that goes off the back of the iron, picked up, but a scramble there, and Monta Vista recovers it on the miscue. Now one over. Looking for teammates' help. Sarah Lynn intercepts it for Hollister. Now she's going on an island all alone. No good. Second effort there by Kalia. That one doesn't work either. Now swinging it over. Here comes Ayushi. Up the court. She sees a gap, tries to go through, picked off by the defense. Sending one up now. Here's Brielle with a chance. She got some speed. That's 2 more for Hollister.
Great pass there by Hollister. Extends their lead back to 3.
They're doubling up on Monta Vista in this first quarter. Now here comes Ayushi. Looking. It's help from Zoya. Sends it over now to Milana.
Looks like there'll be a foul on the floor. Monta Vista keep the ball in the inbounds.
Subs now coming in. Jasmine and Cambria in for Sarah Lynn and Addie. And over now, Sachi over to Ayushi, going for 3. Just off target. Trying to recover is Monta Vista. Sending one over, up top to Zoya. Zoya's got some help. Loses control of the ball. Gets it over to Ayushi now. We're going to set it up on top. Going up is Sachi, no good. Second effort play there by Mulai, and Monta Vista is within 1.
Great second effort there by Monta Vista.
Now moving up the court. Here comes Ashley, picked off there by Ayushi. Easy 2 points there. Monta Vista gets its first lead of the game. 7-6 on a solo effort there by Ayushi.
2 big back-to-back buckets there for Monta Vista.
Looking to go for it again. This time looks like Hollister learned the lesson. Swings it over to Jasmine now. Up top is Cambria. Trying to step in now. Here comes Kalia. Back out, gets it to Brielle. She's going for 3, just off the rim. But a second effort chance here. That one goes up and is picked off by the defense. Now moving up the court. Number 32, Tina.
33 seconds left on the clock.
Looking for options here. Tries to move in, gets screened by her own player. Ayushi now looking for help, tries to find a zone. A gap in the defense, gets a foul there.
22.5 seconds left here on the clock. Shot clock is off. Monta Vista will be on the inbound.
Now moving one off the side of the backboard. Recovered now by Hollister. 15 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Swings it over to Isabel. She's been dynamic so far for this Hollister team. Up, no good. Rebound, scramble for it. Picked up by Sachi, seems like it. No time left. That'll do it for the first quarter. After 1, Monta Vista with a slim 7-6 lead over Hollister. We will be right back. Welcome back to the 13th annual Warren Johnson Memorial Basketball Tournament here. JV action between Monta Vista and Hollister. Here's Ayushi from Monta Vista trying to get something started early. Sends it out to Sachi. First shot is denied. Recovered by Hollister. Trying to move up, but Ayushi on the backtrack. Picks it up, looking for help here. Gets it over to Tina. Tina tries it back to Ayushi. Ayushi looking for options, gets a screen here. Sends it over to Sachi. Sachi slides it back to Ayushi. Little mishandle there, but picks it right back up. And that is a foul on Kalia for Hollister.
Quick foul drawn there by Monta Vista. 7 minutes, 23 seconds left in this second quarter as Monta Vista is on the inbound.
Ayushi now. It's called on the double dribble, and it will be Hollister ball. Now going up. Here comes Kalia. Moves it past the center line. Looking for options here. Swings it over to Jasmine. Jasmine now trying to move in. No luck there. Taken up by Sachi. Ayushi trying to recover here from Monta Vista. Vista, she goes up to the top of the left. Now into Sachi, slides in, no defense on her. That's fixed quickly. Looked out of bounds, saved there. Little scramble for the ball is recovered by Hollister. Now looking up on a break is Averill. Averill now, that's recovered by Sachi. Sachi sends it over to Zoya. Zoya trying to cut into the paint. That's no good. Out to Tina now. She'll try this time. Up for two. Off on the right side of the backboard. Pressure applied by Hollister here. Here comes Ashley moving up the score. Guarded by Tina. Ashley swings it over to Kalia. Kalia now over to Averill. Averill looking for options. Ball back out now to Malai, who recovers it from Monta Vista. Malai sends it in for Zoya. Sachi steps out of bounds.
Crowded paint there by Monta Vista on that fast break. Leads to a turnover, and Hollister will have the ball.
Now moving the ball. Here comes Isabel. Hollister's top player looking for something here. Going for a three there. Cambria just misses. That ball is out of bounds and is Monta Vista ball. Sachi inbounds it for Ayushi. Ayushi brings it up court. Gets a screen from Zoya. Zoya moves in. Picked up by Isabel on Hollister. Now she's got a chance at a break. Zoya, only one back from Monta Vista. Isabel steps back, gets it up, and Hollister retakes the lead. 8-7 with 5:26 to go in the second. Trying to respond here is Zoya. Zoya slides over on that right side, goes up. Ball blocked. And moving back up the court the other way is Averill. Averill. She's looking for options. Sends it off her teammate's foot. That was after taking one too many steps there. Monta Vista ball. Speaking of that, substitutions in. Zoya and Mulai out for Monta Vista. Tina and Milana in. Moving now is Ayushi. Trying for movement here, gets it over to Tina. Tina on the top of the right, looks to cut in, no good. Tries it again, watched heavily by the defense. Ayushi going for three. That one just rims out of the basket. Now going back the other way, here comes Cambria. Cambria, that one's intercepted by Sachi. Sachi, she's got Ayushi up. She'll take it on her own. One-handed shot, no good there. Hollister recovers the ball. Little fight for it now. Taken up by the hay balers. Comes Averill. They got numbers back the other way. Travel there on Cambria.
Great defensive effort there by Monta Vista to stop Hollister in their tracks on that possession. They will get the ball back with 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in this second quarter, down by 1.
Tina into Zoya. Zoya moves it up court. Zoya looking in for Mulai. Mulai moving. And a double dribble there will stop that play for Monta Vista. 3 player substitution now for Hollister.
Turnovers a problem right now for both teams, as either team has yet to crack double digits in this game.
Moving it up. Averill inbounds it to Isabel. Hollister's MVP now up top. Gets a screen, sends it back to Averill. Averill loses control, picked up by Sachi now. Mulai moves up the court for Monta Vista. Mulai sends it over. There's Milana for Frar.
It's a little bit too much in that shot there for Monta Vista's number 21. As a substitution here for Monta Vista, as Hollister inbounds the ball.
For Zoya. Averill and Isabel moving it out of their own zone now. Isabel up top. Looking, tries to cut in. Called on a carry. Ball turns over. Tina and Ayushi in the backcourt, trying to take back the lead for Monta Vista. Here comes Ayushi. She thinks she sees the gap, gets a screen, going for 3. And that's good there. 3:31 to go. 8-10 the score. Monta Vista with a 2-point lead. Isabel looking to respond. Here comes Sarah Lynn. Swings it over now to Jasmine. Jasmine looking to move into the paint. She can't. Gets it back out to her teammate in Kalia. Kalia now looks for a screen. Trying to drive in. Gets a foul there. That foul is on 32 Dark. And Hollister will keep control.
Substitution here for Monta Vista.
Zoya in for Sachi.
Hollister now on the inbounds.
Now looks into Sarah Lynn. Sarah Lynn over to Isabel. Isabel fighting for the ball from the ground, gets it out. There's a shot, no good. Good single effort there by Isabel to try to keep that play going. Intercepted now. Here comes Sarah Lynn. Back the other way. Little fumble on the ball. Recovered here by Kalia. Kalia gets it over to Averill. Averill back out now. Sarah Lynn. Backcourt violation. Monta Vista looking to inbound here. Tina, Ayushi, and Milana in the back. Moving up now is Ayushi trying to cut in, goes for it. Doesn't have the angle. Averill looks over the top to Isabel. Gets the pass in. Isabel going to try it on her own. Just off the side. Gets a second effort. No good there. Recovered by Monta Vista. Now Tina back the other way. She's going to try to go through. Picked off by Sarah Lynn. Averill now tries to move it out, but goes a bit too far to the left.
Monta Vista here on the inbound of the substitution.
Sachi on the inbound for Monta Vista. Looks for Ayushi, she'll get it. Going for 3. Over the top now. Bella now looking to move out for this Hollister team. Bella gets it over to Kalia. Kalia moves back, sends it over to Isabel. Isabel now moves in, going for 2. Doesn't get enough power on that one. Moving back the other way, here comes Sachi. Sachi, watched by Isabel, watched by a double team. Moved over to Ayushi. Ayushi now trying to cut in. Gets called on the carry there. Arm goes over the top.
Another turnover there by Monta Vista. These turnovers just preventing them from making a big run on offense to extend their lead. Still 8-10 with a minute 43 left in this first half.
Addie and Kalia bringing it up the court. Comes Addie. Scanning. Finds Isabel. Now cut in. Going for two. Off the left side of the backboard. Moving up now, Zoya. Zoya. Goes past one. Goes past another defender. Gets it back out now to Elizabeth. Elizabeth back to Zoya. She's got nobody on her. Going for two. That ball's recovered by Bella. An attempt to get it out now. Addie back to Bella. Over the top now to Kalia. Kalia could take back the lead or tie this one here. Comes Addie Garcia. Tries to move around. No luck there. Sarah Lynn over to Isabel. Going for three. And the lead. She gets it from deep. And with 47 seconds to go, Hollister has an 11-10 lead. Now Ayushi looking to respond. Watched by Sarah Lynn. Trying to cut in. Goes for it. No good. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Hay Balers. It's Monta Vista ball.
33.5 seconds left here in the first half.
Ayushi gets the ball in. Going up is Mulai. Monta Vista retakes the lead. Now moving up court. Here comes Kalia. Kalia, shot clock, game clock now, 20 seconds to go. Sarah Lynn now over to Isabel. Isabel going for another three. Just off the outside of the rim there. But that ball is picked up by Hollister. Sarah Lynn now on the break. She's going to try to cut in. Goes over the top. Two chances there. Shut down. Ayushi now with a second to go. Runs out of clock and out of time. And after two going into half, Monta Vista holds a 12-11 lead. Welcome back to Santa Clara High School. Second half JV action between Hollister High School and Monta Vista. Bringing the ball now is Sarah Lynn for Hollister. Her team trails 11-12 at the end of 2. One of those reasons here is Sachi for Hollister, for Monta Vista, number 30 in dark. Again, 12-11 Monta Vista with a lead after 2. Going up for the free throws now is Sachi.
First free throw is good. Sachi drawing that quick foul with 17 seconds into the second half. Will be great for Monta Vista in the future.
Tries the second one that's off the back of the iron. Moving now up here is Addie. Addie gives it away now to Zoya. Zoya swings it over to Ayushi. Guarded by Addie. She'll take it from deep. No good there. Ball recovered now by Kalia. Kalia hands it off to Isabel. Isabel circling at the top of the arch. Moves towards the right. Tries to cut in. Gets a foul on the play.
Both teams one foul each, less than a minute into this game. Looks like both teams have increased their physicality on defense. Let's see how both teams respond.
Addie from the sideline sends it up. Little one-handed shot there, no good. Recovered now out on Monta Vista. That was Sarah Lynn and Tina fighting for that. Moving now, Kalia surveys the floor. Finds Addie up top. Addie has Sarah Lynn and Isabel. Chooses Isabel. Nice little cut inside. And with a little bit of dramatic flair there, that one goes in. Moving now over is Zoya. Zoya scanning her options. Gets it over to Mulai, who goes up, gets the 2.
Isabel for Hollister just been a spark on offense, producing most of their points so far this game.
First one there. Second attempt. That one off the back of the cast iron. Now moving forwards, here comes Addie. Addie has Sarah Lynn, gets a screen instead by Brielle. Addie moves in, solo effort, tries to go coast to coast there, no luck. Second effort, she gets the and one. Addie Garcia with a beautiful coast to coast effort.
Yeah, and that effort there gave Hollister back the lead as she goes up to the line for one more. Sachi checking back in for Monta Vista.
Going out is Elizabeth. Puts one up, 3 points there, and one play for Addie Garcia. Now Hollister holds a 16-14 lead with 6:34 left to play. Here comes Ayushi, trying to change that now. Zoya gets it back into a driving Ayushi. No good there, just out of reach.
Hollister seems to have picked up the defensive intensity here in the second half.
Addie initiates the play. Over to Kalia. Kalia crosses over to Isabel. Now drives into the paint. Sends one over her right shoulder. That one is good. 18-14 the lead. It's now a 2-point possession game. Miscue there. Ayushi walks in, tries for it, no good. Sarah Lynn with the rebound now. She's got Isabel up. Trying for a fast break here. Goes around one, gets it over to Isabel. She's feeling good. Going up now is Addie. She gets 2 more. And really trying to pile on the pressure now is Hollister. They have a 20-point lead, and they will force a timeout from Monta Vista. How about that start from Hollister High School?
Came out the gates running into this second half. Came out strong, adjustments made, and a big run here, shifting the momentum entirely with Monta Vista taking a timeout. Let's see if they can make any adjustments.
And now back. Monta Vista out of the timeout. Seeing if something changes here. Ayushi now, the catalyst for the offense. Swings it over now to Malai. Malai puts one up, and that's good.
Back to a one-possession game here, or two-possession game.
Here now, moving up is Sarah Lynn with the ball. Gets the driving Kalia. No good there. Ayushi now trying to recover, going for the fast break on her own. Tries it, gets the layup. And now it's a one-possession game. Trying to recover here is Hollister, a bit shocked after that timeout. Here comes Kalia up top. Tries to get it over to Sarah Lynn, no good. Isabel trying to capitalize on that rebound. There goes Kalia for deep, no good. And brings it out now is Malai. Malai makes a move over to Ayushi from the line. That one just goes off now, and Addie Garcia recovers. Here comes Addie. Swings around the right side, puts one up, no good there. Out of bounds, not so. Ball off of Hollister. Recovered there, great passing as Kalia in her own end now. Watched by Ayushi. Kalia trying to move up, runs into someone. Here goes Isabel, swings it to Sarah Lynn for two off the left side of the glass. Moving up now, Zoya up to Ayushi. Ayushi, she's got Mulai cutting in, goes to her from beneath the basket, and this game is tied at 20.
Monta Vista coming out of that timeout strong, tying back up the game. Momentum back in favor of Monta Vista.
Now moving over. Looks like the school bell causing a bit of confusion here. Officials discussing now as their timeout, thanks to the school bell, is called. As the students leave. Moving the ball. Ayushi up top. Beckons gets Tina with the screen, tries to go over, gets 2 and 1. Ayushi retakes the lead for the Matadors.
Big play there for Monta Vista as they will go to the line for one more. Hollister now 3 team fouls, 2 more, and Monta Vista will be in the bonus.
Ayushi clean for the extra point. 30-23, 3:47 left to play. Addie gives it over to Kalia. Kalia up top. Swings it over, picked off by Tina. She's got Ayushi. We'll see if she goes to her here. Tries to swing it over. That one's picked off by Addie. Addie now trying to move in on her own. Off the iron. Now recovered by Mulai. Mulai trying to make something happen here. Gets it over to who? Ayushi. Ayushi from the top of the right arch. Going up. Nobody on her. And that's another 2 points for Ayushi. 25-20, now a 2-possession game in favor of Monta Vista.
Ayushi off to a hot start here in the second half.
Now here comes Addie, swinging it over to Bella. Bella surveys the floor, going from up top, and that one cashed in by Brielle. Beautiful shot there. Takes it back to a 1-possession game.
Much needed bucket there for Hollister as they finally get some offense going again.
Now moving over. Here's Ayushi, not afraid to shoot from deep, but she'll finger roll up one there. No luck on that play. Ball now recovered by Hollister off a foot, unlucky bounce, a scramble for it, picked up by Mulai. She'll try for it and get 2.
Monta Vista going to the line for 2 again, looking to extend their lead to 5.
First one's good. Now a 2-possession game.
Substitutions here for both Hollister and Monta Vista.
Second one up. Chance to extend the lead, and she does.
5-point lead now here for Monta Vista, 22-27 with 2 minutes and 22 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Here comes Bella Flores, looking to respond for Hollister. Swings it over to Isabel. Isabel tries a nice cut in, gets it back out to Lynn. That ball's recovered by Zoya. Zoya now gets it over to Sachi, puts one up, and now Monta Vista really laying on the pressure here. We got a 3-possession game. Moving up the court for Hollister. Swings it over to Isabel. She's been good so far. Keeps that streak, stops right there as Mulai goes back the other way. Mulai moves it to Zoya, down to Ayushi. She'll go for another one. Straight cash there, and 22-31 the lead. Hollister calling a timeout.
Another bucket there by Ayushi to push the lead up to 9 for Monta Vista. With Hollister's offense just coming to a halt here. Let's see if they can make any changes coming out of this timeout.
Moving it now is Isabel. Out of the timeout, looking to respond. 1:25 left. Hollister trails 22-31. Putting one up from long range. No good there. Now Zoya moves it up for Monta Vista. Zoya from the bottom of the right. Over to Ayushi. She'll cut into the paint, and another one just hits the back of the glass there. Moves the ball up is Bella. She'll send a prayer up to Ashley. Ashley recovers. Isabel from long range. No luck there. Second chance there. No good. Third one here from downtown. That one goes off. Another chance for Hollister. Madness now in Santa Clara as Monta Vista is able to recover the ball. Now sending it over is Sachi. Sachi tries to move in. Nice pass. Beats her defender. Gets it back out now. 2 points there. That one misses. And moving up the court is Bella. Bella over to Kalia. Kalia back out now to Ashley. Ashley goes up top to Isabel. She'll try another one from distance. That one's no good. That ball's recovered by Hollister. Gets the foul. There's number 12, Cambria Smith. And a whole lot of action as we hit 10 seconds left to go in the third.
Tough last 2 possessions here for Hollister, not being able to convert on these second chance opportunities, but they did draw a foul in this last one. Let's see if they get the free throws.
First one there off the back of the gridiron. Second one there. Pogo's off the back of the rim. Now Sachi back the other way. Sachi, that pass is intercepted, but a little bit too far there as Kalia steps out of bounds. 3.4 seconds left to play in the quarter. Monta Vista needs something fast here if they want to add to their lead. Zoya now, as time expires, no good. And at the end of 3, Monta Vista now holding a commanding 9-point lead, The score 31 Monta Vista, 22 Hollister. Will be back with fourth quarter action right after this. And welcome back to stormy Santa Clara, California, here in the heart of Silicon Valley, with JV action in the 13th annual Warren Johnson Memorial Tournament. Monta Vista holding a 9-point lead going into the fourth quarter, looking to add to that here. That chance now blocked by the defense, trying to swing it over now. Here comes Elizabeth, picked off by Sarah Lynn. Sarah Lynn slides in, gets two.
Another early foul there into game. This one by Monta Vista, as Hollister will go to the line for two.
Again, both these teams will play again on Saturday, of course, against different opponents, depending on the outcome of this game. First one's good. Going trying 2 for 2, no good. Ball goes out on Tina for Monta Vista. Hollister now with a chance to add and try and take back a bit of this game. Kalia sends it up top now. Here goes Addie over to Kalia, cuts for three, no good there. Picked up by Sachi now as she moves her way up the court. Sachi now, watched by Isabel, gets a screen. Going around, miscue on the defense. Sachi taking advantage of that off the back of the glass. Rebound there by Mulai. That one's no good. Ball taken away by Addie, and she'll move up the court. Addie goes around one. Has Zoya in front of her. No good. That pass is knocked away by Ayushi. Mulai recovers. Mulai now over to Zoya. Zoya bringing it up the court. Zoya from the right side. Sends it over to Ayushi. She's looking from downtown. She'll decide not to. Finds a better shot from the paint. Gets it over to Tina. Off the back of the glass there. Now Isabel picks it up. Again, if Hollister wants to get back in the game, she's going to be the reason why. Now swinging it over there. A bit out of reach of Kalia. But no worries there as it's recovered. Three-pointer there. No good. But Mulai picks it up now for Monta Vista. Uses frequent flyer miles on that one with one too many steps. And Hollister will take the ball.
Substitutes here for Monta Vista. Hollister will inbound at half court. Down by 8 with 6 minutes, 29 seconds left in the final quarter of this game. Hollister with the ball now. Number 31 scanning the floor. 25 on the wing, 22 up top. Back to Isabel for a three.
Just
short.
Off the iron.
Second
Sarah
chance
Lynn now
point.
with the rebound. No good. Third chance there. That one's off. Third time's not the charm in this case, but Mulai now trying to make a move in. She has Ayushi. She'll step back, take it herself off the bottom of the rim. Now Isabel looks to recover for Hollister. Hollister trailing by 8 with 5:57 left to go. Now moving in is Kalia. Kalia over to Addie. She shoots. That's two.
Back
25-31 the score now.
Back down to a 2-possession game here for Hollister as Monta Vista was with the ball now.
Moving up now is Zoya. Zoya gets a screen from Tina, trying to move in, moves back out. Ayushi looking for another three. That one's recovered by Kalia now. Kalia looking to bring it up. Hollister still trailing in this game. 25-31, 5:20 left to play. That pass and a miscommunication there. That stuff coaches do not like to see, especially when you're down. Giving up those plays where every possession can count.
Yes, a turnover like that is deflating for a team trying to get back into this game. Only 5 minutes, 17 seconds left here in the game.
Now moving up the court, here comes Ayushi. Ayushi swinging over to Zoya. Picks it up now is Elizabeth. Elizabeth looking for help, gets it from Ayushi. That ball fumbles around, recovered by Addie. Addie now sends it over to Kalia, trying to move it up. It's knocked out of bounds by Ayushi. Now moving, sends it back into her own end. Here comes Addie. Addie, she's been good in the second half. Going for another two. No good there, but that one's picked up by Brielle. Brielle taking it on her own. Nice individual effort there on the rebound by Brielle. And this lead is now only 4 for Monta Vista. Ayushi looking for downtown. Brielle with the stop. Moving back the other way. Here comes Addie. Sends it in deep. Rolls one off the fingers there. 2-point game. Kalia and Monta Vista takes a timeout. What a turn of events in a span of just a few seconds. Hollister has made it from a 2-possession game to a 2-point game as they trail by 29-31 with 4:24 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Hollister bringing the full court defense now, changing the momentum of this game as the lead is only now 2 for Monta Vista. Let's see what Monta Vista can do coming out of this timeout. Coming out of this timeout, Monta Vista will have the ball. They are leading by 2 with 4 minutes, 24 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter of this game.
Sachi and Ayushi between the circles. Moves it around, gets a screen. Trying to make something happen here, gets it over to Mulai. Mulai looks to drive in, sends it back out now as Zoya takes her chance in. Good defense from Hollister. Maybe a bit too good as they get a foul there.
Monta Vista here on the inbound.
Tina trying for Sachi, no good. Looking for options. And a 5-second violation there. That's a big loss from Monta Vista. Hollister now with possession and a chance to tie the game with plenty of time left. Moves it now. Moving it over. Here comes Brielle. Brielle swinging it to Addie. Addie now back up top to Sarah Lynn. Sarah Lynn moves in. Floating. No good there. Ball recovered in a mosh pit by Tina. Picks up by Mulai, and she moves up the court. Here comes Mulai. Trying to make something happen. Goes for 2. Shoots it over. Zoya recovers. Back up top to Tina. Tina now, hands off to Ayushi. Ayushi between the top of both circles. Cuts in to that left side. Sachi now moves over, trying into the paint. That one short, and Brielle recovers for Hollister. Brielle dribbles up the court now. Sends it over to Kalia. Kalia swinging. There's 2 for Averill. No good there. Fans a bit upset now. Brielle takes one back for Hollister. She's going to try to go all the way. Gets the shooting foul. And how about Brielle in this second half for Hollister, especially this fourth quarter? She has been dynamic.
Yes, her efforts on both ends of the court have been vital to Hollister's comeback to get within this game as she goes to the line for 2, looking to tie it up.
First one just kicks off the back of the cast iron.
Substitutions here for Hollister. Brielle for Hollister going back, shooting one more at the line.
Second one up. That one's no good. Ball recovered by Tina from Monta Vista. Ayushi now trying to move it back up. Here comes Ayushi. She cuts in. One-handed, no good there. And Brielle again recovers the ball. Jump ball there. And talk about the two-way game of Brielle. Incredible effort in this fourth quarter.
Yes, shown in display right there on that possession, fighting for the jump ball, which goes in her team's favor.
Now Addie up to Kalia, the catalyst for the offense here. Kalia trying to move it over, sends it over to Ashley. Ashley back now for Addie. Addie trying to spinning, make something going here, gets Kalia up top, sends one over, looks it off. Brielle from distance, that one's just wide. Now Ayushi trying to bring it up. She finds Milana and swings it over to Malai. Malai now over to Ayushi. Ayushi not afraid to shoot from long. We've seen that all day. She will not make it as that one goes out on the Matadors.
After a hot third quarter there from Ayushi, now is not a good time to go cold from the floor.
Kalia now. 2:11 left to play. Hollister trailing 29-31 to Monta Vista. Isabel back on the court here. She cuts in, going for it. No good there. Ball recovered by Zoya, taken back by Brielle. That one's stolen away, but Hollister gets it. Moving in is Addie. Off the back of the iron. Recovered by Tina from Monta Vista. Miscue there off Zoya. No good. They'll move forwards. Zoya swings it up to Malai. Malai down to Ayushi. No one on her. No good there. Picked up by Addie Garcia. Addie moving up the court now. Trying to set up this Hollister team. Here comes Addie. She has options. Doesn't go for anyone yet. Trying to crisscross here. Sends it over. And maybe held on to the ball a bit too long there. Monta Vista gets it. 1:20 left to play. Here comes Ayushi, moving up the court. Ayushi gets a screen, runs into some traffic, picked off there by the hay balers, sends it up for Brielle. She's all alone, steps back, no good there. Ball out, recovered. Good individual effort there by Brielle to try to keep that play going, but no one back. Here comes Mulai, going for two, gets it.
Much needed points there for Monta Vista. Makes it a two-possession game again with only 44 seconds left in this fourth quarter.
Now trying to move up the court now. Here comes Kalia. Kalia gets a foul. And those 2 points could be the difference here. Now it's a two-possession game.
Hollister here now on the inbound. Has to get a bucket here quickly with only 38 seconds left in this game.
Moves it over now, Isabel. She needs to hit something here, otherwise that could be it. Now moves it out to Brielle, going for three, no good there. Rebound recovered by Kalia. She'll try it, that's two from the side, and they'll try to pressure right away. 23, down here is Monta Vista, trying to get something going here. No good, they'll get a foul. And do we have a game? 15.6 left to play. Monta Vista leading Hollister 33-31.
Bold move there by Hollister to go for a three on that last possession before getting the two instead. Could have saved time there if they looked for a two instead. Now they have 16 seconds left. Shot clock is off, and they have 2 fouls to give.
Ayushi cuts in, trying to go for the dagger. No good there, ball recovered. Jump ball, Monta Vista ball, 10.3 left to play. Moves it, nobody on her. Sachi, no good, recovered now, sends it up. Here's a chance to tie the game. There she goes, that's it. That'll tie it. We're going to extra time, folks. Oh my, 33-33. What a game here. Hollister ties it up with no time left. The crowd goes wild, and we have extra basketball for you. Welcome to Overtime Basketball, live from the Warren Johnson Memorial Tournament. Rules for overtime in this tournament: each team will get 1 timeout, and fouls carry over. They will play an extra 4-minute quarter with a jump ball at the start. All the fouls, again, from the fourth quarter carry over. If we are still undecided after 4, we will play another. First possession won by Monta Vista. Ayushi trying to set the tone early in this OT. Ayushi from distance, that's no good. Ball picked up and recovered, but a good scramble there is Monta Vista, picks it up. Mulai off the back of the iron. And now trying to reset, here comes Kalia. Kalia, the savior for Hollister, sent him into overtime. Let's see what she can do now in the extra. Gets the foul there. And talk about just a full team effort. Not really one person you can single out on Hollister as doing a good job so far, because their whole team has been driving this comeback.
Yes, a team effort there, defensive effort. Everyone has just stepped up their game to bring them back and force overtime for this game.
From the 4 stack up top to Addie. Addie now slides it over to Isabel. She'll go for 3. That one's just wide. As Zoya, now Brielle fights for it. Picked up by Isabel. And a jump ball there. Again, Brielle just fighting for the ball, and her team will keep possession because of it.
Hollister here on the inbound. Monta Vista does have 4 fouls. 1 more will put them in the bonus for Hollister.
Kalia now up top to Addie. Addie trying to move, still scoreless, a minute in. Here comes Isabel looking to change that. No good there. Ball picked up, recovered by Ayushi. Ayushi trying to make it a Monta Vista lead here. No good. Rebound for Sachi. That one's short. Mulai recovers and swings it back out. Here comes Zoya, looking to add. No good there. Over to Sachi. Sachi scanning the court, looking for help. Gets a screen from Zoya. Zoya. Sachi now back to Ayushi. Ayushi going for 2. That one's off the iron too. As a travel there from Isabel. And we will stay Monta Vista ball.
2 minutes, 36 seconds left. Still tied up here in overtime. 1 bucket here will change everything.
Ayushi for 2. That one's no good. Sachi on the rebound, drains it.
Sachi getting her get back there in overtime after that fourth quarter missed bucket that would have sealed the game. Hollister now bringing up the ball.
And here comes Hollister. Moving in now is Addie. Addie, a big reason for this comeback. Nice little spin move. That's no good as Mulai recovers, and Ayushi trying to bring it up now. She's watched. Both teams dead tired. Sachi trying to make it a 2-possession game. No good. Ayushi will try. That one rolls out of the basket. Isabel now trying to go up. Single-handed effort here. She'll look to cut in. Isabel, that's 2. We are tied at 35, 1:53 left to play. Good defense here. Miscue by Monta Vista. It's Hollister ball.
Hollister's defense getting to Monta Vista, especially in that fourth quarter, as we saw in that meltdown that brought this game to overtime. And as Hollister calls timeout, let's see what adjustments each team makes to try and run away with this game with 1 minute, 49 seconds left in OT.
Again, folks, if we are still undecided after this first OT, we will go into another one, another 4 minutes, and that will continue until we have a winner. And back. 1:49 left to play in the first and potentially last OT. We are tied at 35. Isabel over to Brielle for Hollister. Now swings it over to Ashley. Ashley hands it off.
Looks like there are some clock issues here.
They're going to set 1:35 on the clock, 26 on the shot.
Hollister on the inbound.
From the 4-stack. Sends it over to Isabel. Nice cut. Going for three. That one short. Mulai now with a chance to take the lead from Monta Vista. Mulai trying to move in. That's no good. Sends it over to Ayushi. Picked off by Kalia. Fighting. And it's Hollister ball. Good effort there by Kalia. Addie sends it over now to Isabel. Isabel over to Ashley. She'll try. No good there. Monta Vista will let that one roll out of bounds. 1:15 left to play in the first OT.
Hollister just forcing shots up right now, which is not what you need with this little time left at a tie game at this point.
Scramble for it. Jump ball. Monta Vista will keep it again on that jump ball is number 22 in white, Brielle.
Hollister really needs to bring the defensive pressure here if they want to get any buckets here.
Moving up is Ayushi. Ayushi, she gets a couple screens, sends it to Malai, no one on coverage. No luck there. Brielle recovers for Hollister. Trying to swing it up now, here comes Addie. Addie moving up for Hollister. Looks like she'll try to go all the way, no good. Ball recovered, jump ball, and Hollister will keep it. 47.8 to go. 35-35, we're tied. Fouls 4-2 from Monta Vista.
18 seconds on the shot clock here as Hollister inbounds.
Trying up top, looks for it. That's a 5-second violation. Monta Vista ball.
Now, if you're Monta Vista, you can either score quickly to keep the shot clock or let the clock run out as much as you can.
Here comes Zoya. Sends it over to Sachi. No luck there. They look like they're going to try to waste some time. Tina moves it up over to Ayushi. Ayushi trying to be the hero. No luck there. Now 34 seconds left on the clock. Moving around. Nice move there. As a timeout taken by Hollister. 28.8 seconds left in this first overtime. They have 24 seconds on the shot clock, so they need something here because Monta Vista still has a chance for a possession. We are all tied up at 35. What does Hollister do here?
Saving that position at the timeout means you gave up your only timeout in overtime, and you will be starting in the back court. Monta Vista seems to be bringing the pressure here on defense. Both teams are tied up. You have 24 seconds on the shot clock. Once you score, the shot clock will be off, so Monta Vista will get last possession after this. Scoring here is vital if you are Hollister.
Unless a rebound happens.
Yes, and one other thing too, Monta Vista has no fouls to give. If they can draw a foul, they will go to the line for two. Just hitting one will give them the lead.
And we'll see what each team decides to do. Again, a full timeout here. Both of our teams coming in next, Andrew Hill and Gunn, both cheering from the sideline, something you like to see here.
Teams supporting other teams, something you love to see in this environment.
28.8 seconds to go. Tied up at 35. Looking up, she gets it to Kalia, moving it up the court here. Sent it to OT, maybe she can be the hero. Here comes Kalia, moves it in, still no points there. Ball fought for, jump ball, Monta Vista. 16.3 to go. No shot clock left.
Hollister now bringing the pressure on defense with the full court press.
Here comes Ayushi. Ayushi trying to move up. She'll try to get a screen, no good. She'll beat one, trying to go around the other. That's no good. Ayushi stops up, sends it back up top for Tina. 4 seconds left to go. Looking to release one. Zoya over to Sachi. That's blocked. We got another OT for all of you. If one overtime wasn't enough, well, folks, you're going to get a second here. Another 4 minutes. We will be right back. And folks, if you are just joining us in the first game of the third day of this Warren Johnson Memorial Tournament, we are in not the first, the second overtime between Hollister and Monta Vista. What's been a back and forth game and an absolute thriller. 35-35 is where we stand. Again, rules for second overtime, same as the first. 4 minutes on the clock. It is not sudden death. They will play all 4 minutes. Each team gets 1 full minute-long timeout, and fouls continue to carry over for those keeping track at home. Monta Vista with 4, Hollister with 2.
Monta Vista with 4 fouls going into the second overtime. Not very ideal, as 1 foul will put Hollister in the bonus, something you cannot afford if you're Monta Vista.
Only 4 points scored in the last overtime. Both teams surely feeling fatigued here. But we still have basketball to play.
Looks like the refs are discussing here for the tip-off.
Here we go. Malai wins another one. She's now 3 for 3 on the night. Ayushi, the catalyst for this Monta Vista offense, trying to set the tone early, goes over her right shoulder, no good, but she'll recover her own rebound. Now gets it into Malai. She'll try to go, looking for a pass into Sachi, nowhere to go. Back to Ayushi, sends one high. That one recovered by Isabel, sends it over to Addie. That one's stolen away by Zoya. Zoya over to Mulai, steps out of bounds, and Hollister catches a lucky break there. Off to action right away in this second overtime. Now moving up the court, here comes Kalia. Kalia sends one to Brielle. That's a long pass, jump ball.
Gonna stay Hollister ball off the jump ball.
That's not something you want there. You lose the possession now on the jump ball if you're Hollister. That pass should have been a lot later and a lot safer. 3:25 to play in OT2. Addie now going from distance off the back of the iron. Now Sachi moving forward. She's got Ayushi. She will not take a look. Trying to go for herself. No good. Mulai picks up the rebound. 2 points, Monta Vista. Now needing to score, here comes Kalia up the court. Kalia, watched by Ayushi, sends it over to Isabel. She's trying to move, sends it around. Long range shot off the top of the glass. Beauty of a shot there. We're tied at 37. Now moving forwards. Comes Zoya, slowing it down. Ayushi now, 22 seconds on the shot clock. She'll move in. Not afraid to shoot from long, but she'll pass it off to Zoya now. Zoya trying to get something happen here, sends it back to Ayushi. Tries for the 3, no good, blocked there. Ball recovered, and again, in on the jump ball, 22 in white.
And Ayushi here for Monta Vista hasn't scored since the third quarter. Hopefully she can find her groove again on offense, because her team will sorely need it as they inbound it here.
To Ayushi now with a wide open shot. That's no good. Recovered now. And another jump ball. Again, something you talk about playing in big moments. Both of us have played sports before. The biggest thing that teams struggle with is hero ball. And coaches will tell you that. Don't play hero. You got to play a good team system here. Heroes don't win games. You need a team to win a game, especially when you get to overtime. Hollister trying to see if they can be that team here now. Addie slides it over to Isabel, just out of range.
Just out of reach there. And as you were saying, team play is essential here, especially in an era where scoring buckets on a whim is very normalized now.
Nice tip pass there by Ashley. Gets it over to Isabel. No one on her. Here's Addie for 3. No good. Ball gets out, recovered by Isabel now. She'll try another one. That's off the iron. Another effort there. Brielle on the floor, rolling for it. Possession to Monta Vista on another jump ball. 1:48 to play in OT. 37-37. We're still tied.
Both teams giving it their all out there in overtime, just trying to run away with this win.
Ayushi trying to move up the court. Looking. Doesn't have anything yet. Swings it over to Sachi. That's stolen by Isabel. Isabel on a fast break with a chance for the lead. She gets it. And with 1:27 to go, Hollister takes their first lead in overtime. 39-37 the score. Now ball rolls off of Monta Vista. Out of bounds. Hey, Baylors will take possession now.
That is big there. If you're Hollister, having the ball back with the minute 17 left with the lead, Monta Vista will have to get desperate here on defense.
Isabel now swings it over to Addie. Addie going for two, trying to expand, no good. Rebound attempt, that's off, and recovered now by Monta Vista as Ayushi will try to move up. She's got Mulai if she tries. No good there, recovered by Hollister. Hollister now trying to slow things down. Here comes Kalia, there's the foul. That's the bonus, folks. And they'll go to the line to shoot.
One of the worst times for the bonus to kick in. 51.2 seconds left here, and Hollister has a 2-point advantage. Setting him to the line is not something you want to see if you're Monta Vista.
If you are remembering, Kalia was the one who sent us into overtime originally. How poetic would it be for her to add the dagger here? First shot up, and that's good.
There's one of them.
3 points there. Still a one-possession game, but if she gets two, that might just do it.
Both teams on their last legs here in this game.
No, does not get the second one. Still a one-possession game. That ball's rebounded. Taken by Hollister. Wrestle for the ball.
There will be a 3 in the key there on Hollister. Monta Vista will have the ball. Down 3, 46 seconds left. Hollister full court press. They do have 2 fouls to give.
Here comes Ayushi, trying to move up. She has nothing so far. Trying to move it over. She's got Tina up top. Time running down, not on Monta Vista's side. Sachi now trying to move in. She'll get a foul. Again, still 2 fouls to give. Well, 1 foul to give now. 28.7. No shot clock left. Monta Vista trailing 37-40. That pass inbounds. That's off, out of bounds. It's Hay Baylor's ball.
Valiant effort there by Monta Vista to try to recover the ball just a little bit too late as it'll be out of bounds. Hollister now with the ball. Monta Vista will be forced to play the foul game.
Brielle now gets it over to Kalia. Kalia trying to slow things down. 19 seconds on the clock. She's watched. Kalia going for a 3. That's off the top of the iron. Picked up here by Isabel. Isabel sends it over for the daggers. Ashley, no good there.
It will be a timeout by Hollister trying to stay in position. 5 seconds left here on the shot clock. Monta Vista surprisingly choosing not to foul. I get you are in the bonus, but when you are down 3 with limited time left, you have to force them to go to the line. Maybe they'll miss and you can go down, score quickly. But now you cannot afford that with 5 seconds left on the clock.
Exactly 5 to go. 40-37. The Hay Baylors lead. It's been a good one, folks. We hope you stay with us till the end. Hollister calls a timeout and a chance to win what's been an incredible game of basketball.
Yes. If Monta Vista can get the turnover here, they do still have their timeout. So we'll see how this inbound goes. But Hollister at this point just has to play keep away.
Now trying to move. Gets it over to Brielle. Brielle's going to hold it down. Holds on to it, gets a travel there. 1 second on the clock. Monta Vista needs something right away. Tina for Ayushi sends it up, and the Hollister Hay Baylors will walk away after 2 overtimes with a 40-37 win and an incredible team effort from the Hay Baylors. overcome the Matadors, but both teams played some incredible basketball. This was a treat to watch.
Yes, a valiant effort from both teams. However, towards the end, Hollister just wanted it more. Both teams picked it in the second overtime. Unfortunately, Monta Vista just ran out of gas while Hollister could still keep going, and that was a factor that gave them the win.
We'll hope you stay with us about 15 minutes before the next game, scheduled for 4:30, but both teams get a full 15 minutes to warm up here. So we will see you all back then live on the Santa Clara High School Broadcasting Network.